Let's go fishing for some cake. This fish cake that I am making today is really, really awesome, especially for you outdoor enthusiasts, you fishermen and fisherwomen and fisher eaters and fisher lovers. This cake is actually not nearly as hard as it looks, and it is really tasty. It's from my good friend Sandy, who is the best fisherwoman that I know. So let's get started and make this awesome fish cake. So I frosted my cake once already to lock in all of those crumbs, and now I'm going to frost it again using 3 different shades of blue. Starting with my dark blue, I'm just using my spatula and slathering it right on the cake. Next we have the medium blue. Again, the same technique, not really worrying if there are bubbles or bumps. And finally is the light blue, and we have a beautiful ombre effect with our 3 colors. Add a little more light blue to the top. And there we have our beautiful ombre water cake. Now it's time to make the little fondant fish. Or do you go fondant fish? Doo-doo-doo-doo. My fondant is like a rock. So I'll put it in the microwave for a few seconds, but not too long because I don't want to get a 3rd-degree burn. I'm shaping my fondant into a fish head so that it looks like this fish is jumping out of the water. Using a little knife, cut open a mouth for the fish, and then add a little eyeball with a round cutter. Using a larger round cutter, I am making little gills for this fish. I'm making scales by pressing in half of a tip into my fondant fish. I'm going to paint my fish, so I'm using a clear alcohol, this is vodka, and adding some cake decorating powders to it until I have a nice little paint. Let's make this fish here come alive with some paint. Now the fish and I are wondering, have you hit that subscribe button yet? I'm making fondant grass just with green fondant and cutting out grass. Next I have little cat tails with a little piece of fondant and a wooden skewer, and I'm just going to paint it with some brown paint that I made. Definitely making sure to paint the entire cat tail. It's time to assemble the cake, so I'm going to add a little bit of water frosting on top so that it looks like the fish is splashing. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I'm making my water scene by pushing the cattails and the grass right into the cake. I want the grass to be flowy in the swirly water. And a little bit of green paint to add more life to this grass.